Hi, this is my end semester project. My name is Sadie Quigley. So to start my major, I'm a marketing and supply chain double major. Just to describe those a little bit, marketing could be making something seem more appealing to a customer, while supply chain is more internal, and that could be making a process more profitable for a corporation or a company. So, today, or not today, I interviewed my freshman business class professor, Jeffrey Mund, and my TA for that class, Joe, because I wanted like the professor, obviously, but I wanted the TA because he had a perspective of a student and a perspective of someone who teaches students. So, some of the stuff discussed in the interview, AI is a huge issue for professors. They're trying to figure out what it will be. There's a lot of uncertainty with AI. And the second issue he discussed was that students feel they're not learning the right things, or professors don't really know what to teach the students, and students go into jobs feeling that they don't have the right expertise. So, that was what my professor said, and my TA talked about how group work is under pressure because people are more introverted now because they're on their phones a lot. So I decided to make a little statement for both of them, and from there I decided on the first one, which was that business technology is changing faster than professors can adapt to curriculum. Professors aren't sure what to teach due to uncertainty with AI in the future, and I kind of came up with that by combining the two things that my professor was telling me about. So, for our background, in the business school, students are very well versed with classic tools like Excel that everyone uses. However, with those more niche business tools, people are unprepared, and when they go into internships or jobs, they just don't have the expertise because they weren't taught them. And these tools can include Figma, Salesforce, Power BI Pro, and Sprout Social, and more. My solution was a Canvas class that you're enrolled in for every full-time semester at Smith Business School. It is completely asynchronous and uses AI to make the curriculum. It's a really short class. The tools have a really, or it has a really low workload. So the curriculum is just a short slideshow or video with maybe some hands-on experience and a very short test at the end. And I wanted to make it appealing to students since I figured they probably wouldn't be super interested in taking on an extra workload. So if they pass 80% of the tests, there's a reward. They get a Smith Certified Current Learner Certificate, which they can add to their resume or LinkedIn. Looking at the problem space, the way I designed it, I realized students are super busy. We can't expect them to take on much responsibility. That's why I made it asynchronous and would only really have work about once or twice a semester. Same thing, professors are very busy, so I made it AI powered so that they wouldn't have to take on extra workload either. All students must participate, so it has an effect. However, only those with good grades will get the certificate, which will motivate students to do well. It is definitely designed for flow because lessons would probably take between 15 and 45 minutes, so they could do it all at once. It also uses a storytelling framework in the video slash slideshow in order to keep students engaged. So it might start with maybe the problem and then work up to a climax where the climax is the way to fix it through the tool that they're teaching. And finally, it will end, and the student will then move on to some hands-on activity. And once that's all done, they will take the test. And it also has a natural and intuitive lesson, making it inclusive for all business students of all disciplines. Business majors can be very diverse. Some are focusing on customers, some on internal business operations. So it's definitely going to have to fit every business discipline. So here's my prototype. The bottom right, you'll see AI 100, AI Tool Learner, which will just always be on the student's Canvas page. And after talking to some people about it, they were telling me they would love to see what the actual like content, how much content there was. So I just created this page. There's an introduction, then the video, then the optional readings, then they get to try it, then they take the quiz, and that's it. So really simple work. So how does it solve a problem? First problem, professors weren't sure what to teach, so it will teach the newest and most useful tools so professors can focus on other things. The next problem is that business technology is changing so fast, but professors can worry less about adapting their own curriculum because my class will take care of that. And lastly, professors and students can be very busy, so it's a AI-powered course, so the professors don't have to do anything, and a light workload for the students. My reflection, so some of the things that went well, I made the course pretty straightforward, and the students I asked all responded to it well, saying that they would like having a class like that. And I think it could be better since I did rely on AI. It's pretty generous to assume it wouldn't make any mistakes. So I think if this was real, maybe I could incorporate some human effort into that. And with endless resources, including time and money, I would have loved to ask a real business to come in and lead a tool tutorial workshop for students. With infinite resources, we could make this as a class or a club or a special event and give all the students an opportunity to try out this tool with the company that comes in. And then next, I'm going to show you my final design. Oh, there's supposed to be audio playing. One moment.
Here's a quick rundown on Sprout Social as of 2024. Sprout Social is a leading cloud-based social media management platform that helps businesses connect with their audiences. They offer tools for scheduling posts, engaging with followers, and tracking.
So,
here's a quick rundown on Sprout Social as of 2024.
There's my sources.
Sprout Social is a leading cloud-based social media.